to Mako. We did take a little bit too long, so it is closed.
I wanted you to have Fred because y'all spent many sweet memories in that truck. And he was gone 8 years yesterday. And you have those memories of you and Poppy. And I want you to have Fred, so you decide.
Of course, it comes down to my decision.
So Grandma said it's up to you.
We got some color swap. Gotta keep blue in it, in my opinion. Gotta keep blue.
100%. Probably time for the second most anticipated moment of the Fred rebuild. If you guys have not seen, this is Fred, my grandfather's 1988 C2500. We've been doing a little series on the page where I've been rebuilding it, refreshing it. So far, let's pop the hood right here. I'll show you guys what we got under the hood. If you haven't seen, we did a pretty nasty LS swap. Again, huge shout out to Holly getting this thing looking and running right. It looks, sounds absolutely nuts, but point of this video is it doesn't look very crazy on the exterior. There is very obviously a lot of issues with the paint. Now again, this was my grandfather's. This truck was in my family for over 30 years. He's had it since 1989. And as long as I can remember, I'm 25 years old, this truck has looked pretty much like this. We all used to think when we were kids that these little spots right here were clouds and it was like a cloudy paint job. Crazy, the children imagination, so pure. It's not, it's just primer where I guess he had spray painted it. My grandfather would roll out there in his wheelchair and just spray it with paint that you would just get from like O'Reilly's, nothing special, and it would never stay. But that's going to change as of, well, probably not this video. Today we're dropping it off to begin the change on the exterior of this thing. Already done the motor, trans, drivetrain, whatever. That's running good now, but it's time to get this thing painted, get some new wheels and tires, and do a little bit of suspension work. So we're about to drive this thing over to Mako in Longwood, Florida. I've talked with them and they want to partner up to get Fred a fresh new paint job. Now I'm not doing anything extravagant. Again, this is in the family. It means a lot. This is sentimental to me. I don't want to do anything crazy. It's not like a wild social media build. So I am just going to get it painted the exact factory colors, but obviously not all messed up. So we're going to do all white, blue in the center, white on the bottom, white on the top, just what you see right now. But rather than being all clapped out and old, it'll be brand spanking new with fresh paint. Now, one thing I can show you right now, wheels and tires. So these are extremely dry rotted. I get roasted in every single comment section driving around on these. So everybody said I needed wheels and tires. Well, as you can see back here, I got some freaking monster truck wheels. These are on 35s with a 15-inch wheel. I discovered pretty quickly that those are gonna be a little bit too big. So the day after that, I went and bought another set of wheels and tires, both some pretty good marketplace finds. 600 bucks for the 35s and then 300 bucks for these 33s. So here they are actually side by side. That's the 35s, that is the 33. A little different wheel style. To be honest, I like the style on the 35 more, but the 33s will actually fit. We got a little 3-inch leveling kit on the way. So with the 33s and that little leveling kit, I think Fred is going to look insane. Add the paint job on top of that, now we're cooking. So about to load up in the truck. We're about 30-45 minutes from Longwood, Florida, where we're gonna drop Fred off. Again, it's not gonna be painted in this video, and it's not gonna be your typical, I guess, Mako paint job. I see a lot of people saying that's just like the Dollar General of paint jobs. I got a buddy, K-Swapped EK, on all socials. If you guys haven't seen him, he got a truck painted by the same exact location, and they killed it. So I reached out to them, and now they're gonna do the same treatment to our boy Fred, and I am very, very excited to see how this is gonna come out. There are a few body imperfections. We got that right there. People always ask if these are bullet holes. They are not bullet holes. This is where the factory mirrors used to mount. So it would mount there, 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 and there. And obviously now those probably are just gonna get some Bondo or something. That needs to be fixed. Really, it's kind of hard to dent this thing, so there's not dents anywhere. The hood I've gotten repainted. I've repainted myself at least twice, but it just peels right back off. But other than that, same thing on this side with the little bullet holes in the mirror. I don't know how in-depth Mako is gonna go. We'll obviously see once we get there, talk to them. Not sure how long it's gonna take. To be honest, I don't really care how long it takes. But once Fred comes back from paint, we are going to install that leveling kit as well as the wheels and tires. And I guess next time this truck comes home, it is going to be completely different. Also, I'm pretty sure last time you guys saw this truck, it was when it was overheating on the way home on my first true test with it. Yeah, Figured out the problem was correct. We didn't have a trans cooler. Did have to swap out some lines. When it overheated, it got to 320 degrees. We had 2 fittings where the O-ring was completely cooked. One of the fittings was actually broken. And then the output shaft seal, or the tail shaft seal, was also just completely cooked. So swapped those 2 fittings as well as the seal, topped it off with transmission fluid. And even though that thing hit 300 degrees, this thing is shifting and driving just fine. May be able to see through there peaking. I got a crazy $300 oil cooler that we're using as the trans cooler, and it is just killing it. Temps aren't going anywhere near like 180, 185 max, and this thing was cruising at 245, 250 whenever we had no trans cooler at all. So with that being said, let's get Fred started up and get this show on the road and drive over to Mako at Longwood, Florida. Get a little start up. Survived 320 degrees. Transmission line temps is insane. I'm sure the trans is not the happiest camper, but it's working for what I need, which is A to B. That's all I need for it to do. If it ever goes out, that's fine. It owes me nothing. Remember, it got me home 5 hours after going to 320 degrees, which is absurd within itself. There are a lot of people in my TikTok comments like roasting me for bringing this thing to Mako. They do like $600 paint jobs, but when I look deeper into it, they have levels. Like, you can get a super cheap paint job, but you can also go to the next level, the next level, the next level. And each one is like a little extra bit of service that you're getting. From what I think and from the conversations I've had with them, Fred is getting like the absolute best treatment possible. So I guess this is going to be a true test. Is Mako one of those places where if you want a nice paint job, you can go? Look at this, 154 degrees, and I've been driving for like 20 minutes. This thing is staying ice freaking cold, man. If you've watched the last video that I posted on Fred, you know how big of a deal this is. We were struggling last time I drove this. I was trying to keep it below 250. All right, we are pulling up to Mako Longwood. Looks like they are closed. A little bit after 5, and I sent a DM to them asking if anybody was gonna be there because I told them I was gonna come drop it off. And then TikTok flagged my message as against their guidelines and wouldn't send it. So there's no way of me asking / telling them that I was gonna be on my way.
All right, we made it to Mako. We did take a little bit too long, so it is closed. Bye, Fred. Please come back with a black paint job. So what color is it gonna be? I say black.
Same color.
Black and red.
Same color.
Black and red.
Blue, white.
Blue and white?
Blue and white.
The next day.
All right, next day during business hours, we're about to pull back up to Mako, see the truck, kind of talk about the plans for Fred. Again, not trying to do anything abstract, just a factory paint color, but make it look, you know, not 30 years old. There it is.
So, a couple things that we noticed, and so I kind of outlined some things in the video. We're gonna take the hood off. Your padding under the hood is shot, as you know.
Yeah, that caught fire.
Yeah, so we're gonna pull it off. If you want us to put it back, that's fine. We'll courtesy spray underneath here, so you'll be fine with that. We'll take this off. We're gonna strip the hood down, obviously. We'll strip the top. The whole car is gonna get stripped across the
I've
board.
tried to repaint this before.
Don't worry about it.
It's been repainted like 5 times.
We'll take care of it. Don't even worry about it. So we'll strip all this out. On this side over here, on the other side of the bumper, there is a dent. This is dented in a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and fix that part of it. Pull this off, we'll do behind the cab here, get that kind of straight for you. And then the only question that we really had was, and I don't know if you want to go get it, if you want to try to source this, we'll pull this and get it right and straight. I don't know if you want to find another one, or if you want to take it off altogether. It's just kind of stuck on here.
Oh, is this a separate little piece?
Yeah, it's a separate piece.
I can see if I can find one.
If you can find it, let me know that so I can pull this off.
Okay.
And then we'll arrange to put it back on. The main thing is body straight. I mean, that's what we looked at. Somebody mentioned online that we should somehow spray, if we can, the frame.
It's got a nice coating of transmission fluid all.
Probably. Right? The good thing is that I would just flat black it. It's just got a little bit of surface rust on it. It's really nothing major, it's what you see, but the frame is in better shape than the actual truck itself. That's all we'll do. My guy George, who is our resident strip and prime guy, is on vacation this week, so he will have this Monday morning. So I know you're not in a rush. Yeah. So, but your fans and followers are. So we were at 12,000 followers, right? We were hoping like just to have some fun with this whole thing, and as of now, just for shits and giggles, we're at 14.8.
Yeah.
I would love to be at 30,000 followers.
Yeah.
Just from a perspective of,
we can do that.
You know,
30,000.
30,000. I mean, 40, 50.
We can do that. Everybody in the comments is telling me that I don't need to keep the same color. We have to swap it if we're painting it, change the color. I'm gonna call my grandmother and see what she thinks. If she says to keep the stock colors, we're gonna keep the stock colors. If she says change it, we'll change it. It ain't up to me. Mark my words. It's your truck, Parker. Do whatever you want.
Hello.
Hi, Gran.
Hey, babe, how are you?
I'm good. I have a question for you.
Okay.
So I finally got Fred into a paint shop.
Okay.
So I'm getting the whole thing repainted. Like brand new, spanking new paint. But the internet is saying I should not keep it the same color. I said I was gonna call you, and whatever color you wanted, we were gonna do. So you're the decision maker.
What do you want, honey?
I said that you were gonna say that. I didn't know if we could do like a midnight blue or like a dark, you know, metallic something, make it look cool. I didn't know if it was like, should we build the truck back to exactly as Poppy had it, or do something completely new?
I think it should be what you decide. I support you 1,000%, whatever you would like.
That makes it tough, because then the decision's on me.
Well, you can tell them that, you can put it on social media that it was my decision. Because it's my decision. I wanted you to have Fred, because y'all spent many sweet memories in that truck. And he was gone 8 years yesterday, and you have those memories of you and Poppy. And I want you to have Fred, so you decide whatever your heart tells you to do, whatever you see, you paint him that color.
Oh, that just made the decision a lot harder now.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Because I'll love whatever you decide.
I'm gonna keep it two tones. You know how it's like two different colors. It has the blue and the white. I was thinking of just doing like a darker blue, but maybe metallic darker blue or something like that, and then into white on the top.
I think that would be pretty. The metallic blue would be pretty. You know, I have a white pearl car. You know, I like metallic-y stuff.
All right, I was trying to put it onto you, so you'd have to be the decision maker, but I guess I'll be the decision maker.
No, well, you just tell them it was my decision, and maybe they'll, you know.
I'll let the people know.
All right. I love you lots, Parker.
Love you too. I'll tell you how it goes. I'll send you pictures.
Okay. Okay, babe. Love you. Bye.
Love you too. Bye. Well, that didn't help. Now I have to make the decision. What did I tell you she was going to say?
Do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want, Parker. What did she say?
Do whatever
you want, Parker.
We got a week.
All right, we got a week to decide on a color. I mean, I like metallic. Metallic, I think, would be cool.
Yeah. I like that first blue right there. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Whew.
Of course, it comes down to my decision.
So grandma said it's up to you.
We got some color swaps. Gotta keep blue in it, in my opinion. Gotta keep blue.
100%.
Have to keep blue.
Blue seats.
Fred is blue. Hang on, let's go to the sun real quick again.
Okay.
I think it'd be cool to do a dark blue and a light blue, I think. Or she said we could do full blue, but I like the two-tone.
Two-tone, definitely.
Okay, two-tone. So the question is, do we do one of these two blues right here, 42-179, 42-176, and white? Or do we do both of these? It's a tough decision. We have a week.
It's hard too, because it's different colors and stuff. Like, 1 week to decide.
So this is one of those YouTube videos where I actually need you guys to leave a comment and engage with it. That'd be like super helpful to the guy. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. What color do we make Fred?
So this is masking area. The back shop is detail in our second truck booth, but this is our main booth that Alex paints in. So this is a drive-through booth. Pretty straightforward. But...
Smells like paint.
What?
I have a lot of confidence in this.
Yeah, that was good.
Very good,
Gonna be good.
Very good people, very good conversation. It's gonna be very good. Well, we are going to trust the Mako process. I've seen on the internet that Mako is the Dollar General of paint jobs. This owner here, Pete, super cool guy, stands behind his stuff and says this is not your normal Mako. And we're putting that to the test. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Is Fred gonna end up good? What color should we do? Yeah, I think we're gonna do like a midnight blue and white. That's what's in my head. But we'll read the comments. We got a week to decide. So let me know in the comments. Gonna wrap this one up. Everybody, please comment down below what you think. I can't be in this one alone.
Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned.
Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for the big reveal of our guy, Fred. It's gonna end it on this one. Peace out. Bye.